Hello everyone, and today we are going to be doing some card stuff here. I'm just going to be showcasing my Fighting and Steel decks. I was experimenting before recording right now how to get an AI chatbot to do the battles for me, so maybe I could do a practice run. Unfortunately, it's just not working. It just confuses all the moves, and it doesn't know how much HP a Pokemon has, what specific card is out. It's just weird. Anyways, I'm gonna just scoot over here. Alright. Because my camera is just hanging out over there. Alright, so, first I'm just gonna lay out my Mons quick. So I have the Metagross line here, and then I have Arcaladon. Good, you guys can see. And then Bisharp, and then Revavroom here, along with Skarmory. And then Genesect right here. So currently, I feel like this is a very powerful core, because at the moment, what I've been doing is getting Melmetal V to use its attack Arm Charge. Let me pick him up quick. So what Arm Charge does is it attaches Steel type energy for my hand every single turn. I use it as long as I have, energy in my hand. So it's very helpful for that. So that once I have a lot of energy, then I'll evolve it into Melmetal V Max, where its attack does 160, and then it does 60 more damage for each energy attack. So if I have 5 total, 160 plus 120, that does a buttload of damage. Like, insane amounts. And then Metagross's attacks are pretty much decent. Bisharp's just here for drawing cards and maybe doing a little bit of damage while I get Metagross and Melmetal powered up. Skarmory's here for a little bit of support. So he's there. And Revavroom's just here to, chill. Right? Capraja is another big damage dealer I have. So, Ram and Mega Impact are just going to do a lot. So, that's the main goal with this. And then we have Genesect, just 100 solid damage. And then Arcaladon. Now, this is a very interesting move. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon. So, like, if they have a Mega EX that doesn't evolve from something, I just take hits because I can't take damage. It's insane. Alright, so I'm gonna quick prep the trainers, so I'll be back in a second. So next we have the item cards. So they're fairly self-explanatory, they're just items. I've also lumped in the stadiums here. It's right there. So let's first bring up the Buddy Buddy Poffin. So, as you may have noticed, most of my basic Pokemon are lower than 70 HP, so I can just look for 2 of them if I want. And then my Nest Balls, I got 2 of these. I can just search my deck for a basic if I need to. So, that would include Melmetal V. Because it doesn't have any restrictions, as long as it's a basic. Crystal Cavern, or Cave, sorry. I just get to heal 30 damage every turn. So, quite helpful. And then the Capturing Aroma. This might be hard to see. Yeah, so I just get to search my deck for a Pokemon. And then I have this rare candy here. You guys should know what this does. If you don't, just read it. Energy retrieval. I just get to put 2 energies back into my hand after I discard them. So just in case I need to retreat something, I can get some energies back. Super Rod, I get to shuffle 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from my discard pile into my hand. So I can get some stuff back. This Bravery Charm here is for all basic Pokemon. So that would be Genesect and Melmetal V if I just can't find the VMAX. Alright, so I'll get the trainer supporter cards now. And then that'll be a deck fully analyzed. And then finally I have my trainers here. So first we have Gloria. She just lets me do some stuff here. Let me pick it up. Okay. So I can search my deck for 3 basic Pokemon that don't have a rule box, so that's fairly helpful. And then I just put them onto my bench, so quite helpful if I need to get going. Alright, then Salvatore. This is very... so I can search my deck for a card that has no abilities and evolves from one of my Pokemon, and I can put that Pokemon on that Pokemon to evolve it. Then I can shuffle my deck, and I can use this card on a Pokemon you put down when you're setting up the play, or on a Pokemon that was put into play this turn. So I can do this on my first turn if I want, which is just evil. And then Dawn is very, very powerful. So I can get a basic, a stage 1, and a stage 2. So the entire evolution line with one go. Very good, I will say. And then Clavel, I can get 3 basic Pokemon with 120 HP or less, reveal them, and put them into my hands, so and so on. And then Falkner, I can just draw 4 cards if I have my stadium active, if not, just 2. Jacques, I can search my deck for 2 evolution Pokemon and then put them into my hand. That helps for getting Melmetal V and, you know, some difficult evolutions like Metang and Metagross. Opal, I can just look for Pokemon or cards if I want. I can choose any 2 cards and put them in my hand. And then the Paldean students. So I have 3 of these. The reason for this is because they stack. So search your deck for a Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box, reveal it and put it into your hand. For each Paldean student card, not including this card, in your discard pile, you may search for an additional Pokemon in this way, then shuffle your deck. Pokemon EXV have rule boxes, right? Okay, so 3 of them, I can just get any Pokemon I need. And then my deck, of course, has 18 steel type, metal type energy. Like, it makes me confused. Why do they call it steel in the games and then metal in in the TCG? It's so weird. Anyways, I'm gonna get the fighting types out here. Alrighty, so now we have my Mega Lucario fighting type deck. So, yeah, as you can tell, this guy's broken. Mainly because of its attack, Mega Wave, and Aura. They're all broken. So, really crazy thing here. So, Aura Jab plus Dig. I have to search. So, sorry, just let me find a way to hold it. So I get to search my deck, or yeah, search my deck for 3 basic fighting type energies, and then discard them. Then shuffle my deck. So then Aura Jab just takes those 3 energies and attaches them to my Pokemon. So it's just cool. Alright, so that's enough about Lucario. Next we have my Annihilate. Rarely ever get him, but like, you know, it's just it's a really strong guy. So, if this Pokemon has 2 or more damage counters on it, attacks used by this Pokemon do 120 more damage to your opponent. So, we're just gonna do 280 damage in 1 turn. Like, that's crazy. And then, of course, my other Pokemon here just evolve into that. Excadrill, he's just here to do big damage 1 or 2 times. It's still good anyways. Blood Maroon Ursaluna. Alright, yeah, this guy is mean. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. So I can just attack immediately. Alright, sorry, I got someone knocking. Alright, resolved. Alright, Mad Bite. Yeah, just does 30 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon. So that's just mean, right? So they're just dead. Alright, and then we got Hippowdon. Pretty solid moves. So Hammer-In just does a lot of damage. Sand Press does a lot of damage. That's kind of what we're here for. So, if they don't switch their Pokemon, it's just gone. And Machcross just does a lot of damage in general. So, I mean, if you let this thing just use slow-acting Syncope, yeah, I don't know how you say that. Anyways, yeah, it'll just wipe you, I guess. And then we have Hisuian Arcanine. He doesn't need energy to use Proud Fangs. If your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 90 more damage. So it's just going to do 120 in one turn. And Searing Flame just burns your opponent. Like, it's just mean. This whole deck is evil, I'm just saying. And I built it, and I'm happy. Because he's just evil. Anyways, we're going to move on to the trainers. We're back. What I meant by evil, I meant the grapple lock. Bro just kills your Pokemon if you don't switch. Anyways, so first we have the Calamitous Wasteland. Alright, so, yeah, they're just gonna lose more energy when they switch, so it's just mean. And then we have the Sacred Ash. Shuffle 5 Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, so, you know, I can just get Lucario back if I need it. And then the Mega Signal, I get to look for Mega Lucario right away. The Buddy Buddy Puffin, you guys already know what this does. I just find Pokemon. The Nest Ball does the same thing, just no HP requirement. Rocky Helmet. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if it's knocked out, put 2 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon, so it does about 20 damage every time you hit my Pokemon. Premium Power Pro. During this turn, attacks used by your Fighting-type Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, so that's nice. And then Ultra Ball, I have to discard some stuff, and then I can just search whatever I need. Pokemon-wise. And then we have the Fighting Gong. Search your deck for a basic Fighting-type energy or a basic Fighting-type Pokemon, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So, that would be the items. Let's move on to the supporter cards. So, I am back. We have the supporter cards. So, Nemona and Sharon, they all draw 3 cards. I have 3 of those. Jacques, he just 2 evolution Pokemon. Team Yell's Cheer, I get to shuffle 3 up to any combination of Pokemon and supporter cards except for Team Yell's Cheer from your discard pile into your hand, so that's good. Sorry, just give me a second. Alright. B, I can discard the top 5 cards of your deck and attach energy cards I find there to my bench fighting type Pokemon. Faulkner, I get to draw 2, and if I have a Stadium, draw 4. And then Colress's Technicity, I get to search for a Stadium and an energy card and put them into my hand. Now, I have a bunch of basic fighting type energies, like these, and then I also have this guy. So, he is Stone Fighting Energy. So, as long as this is attached to a Pokemon that provides fighting energy, and the Pokemon this card is attached to takes 20 less damage from attacks after applying weaknesses and resistances. So, I mean, it's pretty good. It's just there to help out. And, I think that's it. So, it was just a really quick video here. So I'll probably be doing another, you know, monthly deck. Okay, what is wrong with me today? Alright, a monthly deck showcase. So I'll probably be doing a few other types. So since there's 10 in the TCG, I have all 10 types. These are the current ones. An update for my dragon deck. Oh wait, I just realized I should probably show you guys that. What am I doing? I should just show you. I have the time. I'm gonna put away this stuff and come back with the dragon deck. Alright, and finally I got my dragon deck right here. So, I'll just take it out of the 10. I will... Oh, crap. No, Dragon Knight. Alright, I will say this deck has been exceeding my expectations. I'll just show you guys a quick run through of it. I'm gonna leave it shuffled because I will. Alright, so you guys will see everything. Most of it's the same. Except for these pink cards. So this is the Hyper Aroma. Search your deck for up to 3 Stage 1 Pokemon. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's crazy. Because I get all my evolution lines right away. Like, that's not at all unfair. Let's what else do we got? I'm just looking for things I might have added. I don't really remember anymore because that video was like a week ago, a month ago. Oh, by the way, like, these videos are actually getting a whole lot of support. Another Dawn, that's one of the things I added. So I just wanted to thank everyone for, you know, all the subscribing I've been getting. It's actually been momentous. We're just gonna keep going through here. Got the Mega Signal. Yes, Dad, I can hear you. I'm coming. Sorry, Dad was... I didn't pause it yet. Anyways, so... The last thing I wanted to show you guys was the Grand Tree. Now, this thing is so evil, alright? Yes, the opponent can use it too, but like, if you play it, you get to use it for your turn first. Just read it. Once during each player's turn, that player may search your deck for a Stage 1 Pokemon that evolves from one of their basic Pokemon, and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. If that Pokemon is evolved in this way, the player may search your deck for a Stage 2 Pokemon that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Then that player shuffles their deck, and then players can evolve a basic Pokemon during their first turn. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay. Insanity. Okay? If you play this on your second turn or whatever, you run away with the game. So, yeah, that's kind of what's been happening. I just get the Grand Tree and, you know, completely wipe everybody. So, yeah. I think that's all I have to show you guys. I did get the Mega Feraligatr, though. Yeah, anyways, so I have that. I just have to wait for my Croconaws from my cousin. I'm gonna trade him a Mega Mawile EX because that thing is garbage, but it's at least worth more than 2 Croconaws. So